Ramirez, and today we're joined with Cindy Shea, the founder of the two-time Grammy Award-winning Mariachi Divas, the Cindy Shea, and we're going to be talking about the 7th Annual International Mariachi Women's Festival, Las Catrinas Cantan, which they'll be a part of. Let's get to it. Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So let's just get right to it. So what does it feel like to be part of the Mariachi Women's Festival this year?
Well, every year it feels amazing to be part of the Mariachi Women's Festival with Dr. Leonor Xochitl Perez, because it honors women in general, and not only women in mariachi, but international women, women from all over the world. So it's truly been an amazing experience, because being from LA and Mariachi Divas, those who know us know that we're also an international group pretty much, and we've had women from all over the world over the last 21 years, including myself being a gringa. It's a little different, so it's really fun to see all the different groups she's had come in from everywhere, and just celebrate one thing that we all have in common is the love for mariachi music.
Is there anything you guys are excited about for this year's festival?
Well, this year was a lot of fun because, well, as you know, we had to go virtual, and it's hard. It's difficult to to find that moment where you're capturing that moment where you get eye contact with your fan, and that we lose that in a virtual setting. So I always get a little bit concerned about how it's going to be, but I know it's gonna be amazing, and everyone's gonna love it, because we get to put our face paint on and do the Dia de los Muertos, and that just makes it so much fun, and makes me remember, all the wonderful things that are normally going on at this point of the year. Like we would have normally been doing 10 Disney Pixar Coco parades a day at Disneyland's or Disney's California Adventure, and we would have been doing so many concerts with Day of the Dead, and this has given us a chance to pull the makeup back out and put that face paint on and become that, and it's just so fun. And even though everybody thinks it should be a sad day because honoring the dead, it's actually just so beautiful because it's a celebration of life, and we get to bring that through to everybody at home. And I think right now more than anything, it's important because we know so many have lost and are in moments of sadness and depression and despair and anxiety, just wanting to get out of the house and missing their loved ones. And I think that we're gonna bring a little bit of normalcy into the world with our show, and I think it's extra special this year because normally you have to buy a ticket and go into an audience, in the San Gabriel Valley or wherever she has the show. And this time, anyone can log on from anywhere and get that experience of a live virtual show, and I think that is so amazing.
Yes. So now that you mentioned that the festival will be virtual, how do you feel about it being virtual?
Well, yeah, I mean, normally I would feel a little nervous because, capturing the audience, you don't see their faces. Are they're wanting to throw tomatoes at the TV, or are they like crying behind it full of love and emotion? We don't know. So, that's where we come in as artists and just have to do what we do and believe in it and be confident that everyone is enjoying the show, and try to connect with everyone. And, when I put on a show with the divas, I try to imagine what I would want to hear if I were home, or what I'd want to sing along to, and the things that I miss not being able to go to these concerts and these big venues and see these beautiful mariachis. And I think this year's even more special because it's been a long time. It's been probably since 2005 that I've even done a concert with Mariachi Reyna de Los Angeles also. And that's going to be very exciting because we're, two iconic groups here from LA, and, both from the 90s. We have a lot of years under our belts, and one of the greatest concerts I think it's going to be this year, especially virtual, is the Reinas and Divas concert with the Dia de los Muertos theme and everything. I think it's just going to be very exciting, and too bad we can't be together with everybody live, but I think it's a good, hey, coming soon in 2021 or 2022, we can do it again and do a live, hopefully with a live audience.
What should your audience expect?
Well, I'd be lying if I said a diva show doesn't have some dancing in it somewhere. So, I think they should expect to have to get off their feet at some point in their living room and, shake it a little bit. Of course, we are celebrating life, and, we're going to throw a few things in there that are going to hit the heart pretty hard. Something from our new album. We just released our 16th album during the pandemic called Esta Distancia. and that's actually a title album of a song that I co-wrote with Edgar Cortazar, Oscar Villa, Eyan Zamora, and a great team of people that did this through the pandemic and basically risked our lives to make this album, because that's what it felt like, you know. So I chose one song, because I know our time was limited, chose one song out there that I really thought was gonna get to the heart, and it's beautiful, and I'm not gonna share what they're going to hear, but it's a good one. And you know, being in our 21st year anniversary, I thought we were going to have a big party of celebration of tours this year and CD release, and, you know, especially being 21. The Divas are 21. We're supposed to be partying, you know, and here we are stuck at home most of the year. And so it's been rough, and we didn't get a chance to promote the album. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. I've heard so many other musicians in different genres of music just say how they haven't worked in 8 months. They've been home. You know, they're so sad. They miss their band members, and I just feel so blessed that mariachi music has allowed us to work through the pandemic, even though we all know it's dangerous and such. We've been there for our fans, and they've been there for us, because, you know, it's a two-way situation. You know, we bring joy to them, but we have joy performing and bringing joy. That's part of what we do and what we love. So this concert's going to be just beautiful. I know that it's very moving. I guess that's the difference of the other years. The other years, you know, we do our Saturday night show and we've got a Sunday gig booked already, or we're coming in from another show. We've got Disney, we've got this, you know, girls are getting off planes tired and going back, and it's just like crazy. And I think with this one, it's like we are just so grateful to have a platform to be able to perform that. You know, what do you need us for? How many hours? Let's go. Let's do this. Can we play longer? You know, can we do it again tomorrow? And it just feels good to be able to perform, period. Especially with other women that are going through the same things, you know.
Definitely. So where can your audience find you on social media?
Everywhere. Mariachi Divas. So we have Instagram, of course, Mariachi Divas. And you'll see a lot of different ones. I'm sure there's some fan ones and such, but you'll find us, because you'll see the most recent things. It's just Mariachi Divas. And then, of course, Twitter, we have Mariachi Divas. I think it's Mariachi Divas _, maybe. But and then we have our Facebook page, which is the official fan page. So you'll see the blue check mark, Mariachi Divas de Cindy Shea. And of course, the website, mariachidivas.com. Like I said, we just released our 16th album, so you can find our music on all digital platforms. We kept it safe this year, so we didn't actually make the physical copy yet. I will, but I want to do it when it's safe to actually hand it to somebody. So right now you can download all of our music. If you download one, do all the albums. 16, Christmas season's almost here. We got that too. But like I said, the album that we just released is very moving, and it's all the emotional feelings that we have had from every corner, you know, from, like I said, loss of love, being with your loved ones, to, you know, to happiness, to having faith that there's going to be a better tomorrow. You know, it's just got so many different emotional songs on it. So I hope that they're able to download it. Of course, YouTube and, you know, all of the above. We're always on social media. So if not, you know, going live and saying hi to everybody. We love to talk to our fans. So anytime they can connect with us.
Perfect. And where can they expect you to perform next? Do you know?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's a lot of Dia de los Muertos things coming now, you know, because of that. So a lot of, you know, we're doing some pretty cool Zoom-like videos and posting them. I have some that are done and ready to go. I'll give you a hint, something a little bit from Coco, you know, because I know our Disney fans are missing that. So I will plan on doing a release of those this week. Some beautiful songs that we have already have ready. And of course, more virtual events. If people want to see us live in some type of concert setting, that is very hard right now in LA County, because as you know, we of course would have planned to go back to the Disneyland Resort or other venues, but it's not going to happen. It looks like, you know, from the situation right now. So it's hard to find concert settings, but definitely we're available if somebody wants us to come to their sidewalk, to their backyard, to bring some joy, whether it's for 1 or 5 or for a birthday or for no reason at all. You just feel like you want to hear some mariachi and you can't walk into the restaurant anymore and get it. You know, we're trying to provide music for every type of occasion, and to keep that going.
Thank you so much. This concludes our interview, Cindy.
Thank you very much for having me.
Much.
All right. See you soon. Enjoy the show. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. And now we have with us Laura Pena, who plays the violin for the iconic Mariachi Reyna de Los Angeles, who will also be joining the 7th Annual International Mariachi Women Festival, Las Catrinas Cantan. How are you, Laura?
Hi, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Really excited for this festival.
Since this is your first time being in the festival, what is it like? How do you feel?
Oh, we're really excited, especially during these times, with the pandemic and what's going on. It's clearly a very much of a downer. It's unfortunate, and we had a lot of downs, but hopefully this is something that can lift people's spirits. So we're definitely really excited, especially because it's not only just a festival to celebrate, the Los Muertos and everything, but to celebrate women and empowering women. So it's really exciting for us.
Is there anything you're excited about for this festival, like super excited about?
Honestly, we haven't had too many festivals. Obviously, this year it's been very down. So the excitement that I think we're all feeling right now, the jitters and everything, it's because we're reunited again. We're back on stage doing it. It's different, obviously, but we're just excited to be back and to share what we have, to share for everybody.
So how does it feel to be part of the festival, but with the twist of being virtually now?
It's a little saddening because we're so used to having the fans, the family, the friends be right in front of us, throwing gritos, and maybe having themselves a little tequila or something, but singing along with us. And so we love that commotion. We love that spirit while we're playing. It just fuels us even more. So it will be a little different for sure, but it's also exciting in the sense that, again, we're able to bring back something to them, to everybody, even though they're at home and not able to really come out so much,
Yeah. So what is the one thing you most like that you're like most looking forward to?
I think that I'm mostly looking forward to is that spreading our traditional music of Mexico, being women, showing that we are all women, and enjoying this festival, what is the international festival of mariachis and female mariachis.
And what should your audience expect?
I think from Reina de Los Angeles, I think they should definitely expect a lot of fun, a lot of beauty in what we're doing, and a lot of traditional, a lot of what traditionally you would see in mariachi. Obviously, there's the token female usually in the mariachi world, but in this sense, we're a group that's completely females, and so I think even just that and our spirits and our love for what we do is going to really be something special for everyone.
Good. Okay, so where can your audience find you on social media, and what can they expect to perform next?
Well, they can find us on Twitter, they can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, Reina de Los Angeles .com or Mariachi Reyna. You can always find us online. And then for our next upcoming events, I'm not sure if we have too much going on, but I do know that we have a special CD project coming out, hopefully by the end of this year for everybody.
Wow, that's so awesome. And I know that you are going to be rehearsing. How long does it take for you guys to rehearse? Like, what are your hours? Is it massive rehearsal?
Even just in preparation for this, we've had a lot of rehearsals. We've already met maybe at least 3 times this week in a week. And our rehearsals usually last between 2 to 3 hours.
Wow. I'm sure you girls are going to kill it. And thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you for coming and for joining us today virtually through this interview. And thank you.
Thank you, Liliana. It's really been a pleasure. And hopefully next time we can see everybody, face to face and the way that we've always wanted it to go back to.
Well, that concludes our interview. Make sure you guys check out the 7th Annual International Mariachis Women's Festival, Las Catrinas Cantan, this Saturday, October 24 from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Tickets are available at stellartickets.com. I'm Liliana Ramirez, and you're watching MUSE TV.